Yes, or quite cherishio, and a sure charo quine, penny in wire, yabo quite betu a sure, O Zoma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO, what Gina Quina, Bebieu.
Yamama Trasio, na Yamama ha, every neat 100.9 FM so, and it's a year back manaswe. Na ene if you da first obusumina ye wumi nida etoso nine de bi nida etoso miensa afi empinu aduno na mam se abodonko apahomiti aduno emienu mema nti dwumadie ensemo a ekotwi ko breman na ehia na da omanma ekokoso ne omanma epemu nkyiremu ne omanma epesenke betimi asi hu ginaye eno ene ye de to bama so na yadwendwene na dwumadie mi amidi ho chia me yefra me ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma ai as usual panyi ko joda me ado na dimasi abontere Marjorie osei agiman wo fa ase ena ebo echidom emeba wa mienu wane ebata ye hwehwe se production no corona nti ene ebi ye in ebi ye out nti ADAKABRI in Godame in Marjorie in ayasabia out Dramana out of when you have mama what ya da munidi na mo beba no aye akese na yemfase da so emfa emma technical producer the only Legonite who is part of the technical team your friend Frema Abankro ai Osimara Michi Mafa the pet name ni de edeye Mara Michi Mafa ono na ehwe say on social media handles bibia ebekoso say Instagram or say at Neat FM 100.9 Twitter or say at Neat FM 1009_. Then on Facebook it's Neat 100.9 FM and or the ANBB. Get active with us and stay connected. Now you baking kind ubi bia so o de beba you baking kind ama ubi atibi. As that's also echo edema engineering group of we say wo ni ho a enye ne senka woteminin ti achuagbo walker ai nkotia kwa na najare na nabuaje adasankroma ase sempro na fe facilities group so there big solo wani team no o ma hwe ama every single point ewo a dine we ship house wo benya eye nsuo running water na wanya samina na wanya tissue papa na fe so no wasan enya ede be ne wanya sanitizer na eno so no odi adidwuma papa bi ama obi aho ahare no na yakoya nim so no na WhatsApp messages Facebook live ya besa kenkan ni nyina WhatsApp no so betimi a WhatsApp yen on 0506000909 0506000909 ni ajebrena yakenkan na fe nso so no yasan ahwese Facebook live de eba nyina yebehwe na yakenkan adie na daba masone na adie daba masone no wo se ADAKABRI so hunu me minti ana yene Hanan Abdul Wahab or Chief Executive Officer National Food Buffer Stock Company ana yene ne bedi nkomo sentia yene ne bedi nkomo upusa se edie ena ema yenya price disparity ewo my we say mu se ebeba se aduane yesi yenya eye planting for food and jobs anything ke aduane de nkabu rearing for food and jobs and also de nkanam de nkabu nanso so edie nti ena ebeba ne se mekwa akoto akonfirm ewo tamale for 25 cedis. I confirm akoma akon 9 for 25 cedis. Not the same I confirm meton 70 cedis per one. Ewa jusujum. Na maton 80 cedis per one. Ewa madina. Se dientra. Oti aseye. Se dienti ene meto a confirm eye a 9 ena meto you. Eye a 9 meton 100 cedis. That is 25 cedis per one. I confirm na the same I confirm no matɔ 70 cedis per one ɛwɔ ɛyɛ adwusu dwom na matɔ no 80 cedis per one ɛwɔ madina dwom asɛm yɛ aseɛ ne sɛn aseɛ ne kura ɛne sɛn sɛ naanu wukuada bɛɛ nonum ɛna misi mu ɛkɔ tamale in fact ɛda atachima around midnight ɛsan si mu anopa no 9 ekodu tamale bɛɛ sɛ 7:30 ɛyɛ adwuma tamale etimi tɔ ɛnoɔma nane tutu we nyinaa yɛ adwuma esi mu ɛyɛ ɛno anadwo nondu every tamale na between bupe ɛne babato ɛde ba ɛyɛ kentampo enipa sam kwan na anadwo kyese du baako du mienu no wɔn de torchlight ɛna egyina bɛka sɛ prosifo na egyina wɔ bɛka sɛ prosifo na egyina wɔ na ayɛ mo hyew na egyina wei susu esum sɛ yɛ o na wɔn gyina hɔ anadwo du mienu no ɛtɔn bayerɛ na bayerɛ no ɛka bɔ mu maako enum wɔsi 10 cedis wɔka bayerɛ maako num bɔ mu between bupe ɛne yɛfɛ ne sɛn babato de ba kentampo we de kyase nyi obi si wa nura anadwo misi mu nura anadwo nondu every tamale eba ɛne sɛ mihunu ne sɛ yo na the same bayerɛ no utɔ ne sɛn ɛwɔ dwusu dwom the same bayerɛ no utɔ ne sɛn ɛwɔ madina the same bayerɛ no utɔ ne sɛn wɔ agbogbolokyi aden that price disparity enti yɛsi demand and supply and the government prices are and no one is a then a petroleum products do omutimi de differentials bi ba mu a say petrol no uto no 50.1 ewo nkran a ubeto no 50.1 ewo bupe ubeto no 50.1 ewo tamale ɛdeɛ no omutimi yes na yetimi catch na say I confirm say 25 cities ewo hinefa ewo tamale no wabeto no 70 cities wo dwuso no ato no 80 cities ewo kura confirm no to wo de yɛsɛn na a confirm ma say enkukɔ ma so ne yɛtoto de ma yɛ sɛ a confirm ne ato no 50 cities aso wo hwɛ a confirm 25 cities no a ɛno yɛtwa de mu mienu a ɛna abenya de ɛtɔn ma 50 cities a yɛatoto no that price disparities yi na ne nyinaa no na abebusa sɛ ɛyɛ buffer stock company no ɛdeɛ nti na yɛteyɛ ɛyɛ buffer stock company no ɛdeɛ nti na yɛteyɛ ti yɛbɛtena se ama kɔma de yɛn because of that price disparities here na yɛbɛtena se ama kɔma de yɛn na yɛbɛtena se ama kɔma de yɛn na ɛdeɛ Ose de edre awrade wanimu na yehwe na obaya grisashi na okanisa no na wo ahwe nyame anim anka behwe ho yenim onyankropo twede ampona na okurekura yen. Time just about gone 34 minutes past 1. Na say yesi kan ye no and food supply, any demand for food, any price disparities. Ye behwe enti na yedi national buffer stock company for baba betrase. Ni ahwe say enti aduane be pa no mo de asie. Ambe so no mutime boa eme ye nya guaranteed prices for staples. Ni nyina no ye bedwendweno. But before then, obia aji wachinyi a kwaku ajima menu health minister MP abempedu ase this year ye aduana ba ai wayade ugina ne naso say ye chartered public and certified public accountant CPA nanso so ugina mu as health minister. Initially they were thought to say corona bayi enka yema health professional bi stand in ebi kura susu ma me kura me ji bi tun support yi thank you nkonkofa Dr. Kwame Adokofo from retirement and famra nanka on me handle esikwaji ma menu he's made his mark yade ese oti issues na se na okasa with confidence na ubusa se professionals no mo ye adwuma no ade na watimi rapport ben watimi no ma strike here ese professionals ni nyina so di kobom ama bibia ekoyie ama uhunu se kwaji ma menu on top of it. Na saba kura so say tama yehwe COVID-19 health promotion ache say ye kone ni director or ye in charge of health promotion and risk communication regarding this COVID-19 Dr. Da Costa Boaji Kotwenkomo I said neno wo hwe say health ministry ba the way a omo begina ho ebe papa nsem no kura na wo hwe the majestic way a information minister ono kwa the three aspect no kura wode ka ho no on say kwadwo wate wase maame no a oton waache no wono de wone ne netem potamu ho enti wutimi ba ebeton waache no oni usu ni no na emumo ba ukoto waache no a fa kofie and still security forces for ebi eda hunsu egu yanim ase enura bonwire adjusted police district officer me kama kiro kone kokohwehwe o men awodo mo ko bonwire se wo ba wo ye nurse a wono kra ye operating upon her and chairs zero section na wo ton suo enu atwemo na wo command order say want to tum no so ensuo ni atwemo e na me ton na wutimi gwa nurse I born you that I'm bringing us a district district officer TNE. You go outside our bar way saying no dimly kakoko she a demonane papa a professional driver. The go dear yo as we chow. Nane papa ba ye papa proceed for me and son you go nurse. Papa proceed dear basem was so ton Sonia Chuma 1 2 months 1 2 and you go no baffle for so hide out of your now so about the phone and now video a proceed for me and say you go nurse. I normally call so ekwa ji wono so ni phone e ma wono so no ye destroy phone no say ye person pictures in free so as I could detain no police station adding e ba say ya na busa say adwuma kwakwa jima manu an information minister with the health professionals omo ye no approach for Any soldier for Mobesena. Mobeseno. Mobeseno. Dr. Abuajime Moha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait the machine kakra. Actually.
Yeah. Now, I want to say.
But if you him, I said, dear, and neno reality not dawning on us. I'm will be who say corona no saying that here. In Yenipe be wono, as a yet a picky, a flatten. Are we right in believing same?
That's the ADAKABRI. I'm the echo be way tree, but Nakasa. So in Fitiasia no, I said that and I'm a debema Ghana for any media appointing or more frontliners no. All the other essential services are almost boying na juma and they are supporting a minister and then penny said the beya or minor a bit to me see a corner coronavirus no ano. Now a question is say I don't wear so na the person can say yeah pomodin or the health service media the neoma etoto akwam because you say neoma no esisi wa amonone no yes say prepare for your crew into be kai kra na o mampani etu anamo ekohwe adwuma ye di kan de to ene yaye various port of entries no or the kotoka or kotoka or some of your treatment centers no ehuye. Now near the CA no uhuno to say omwa iwuye no so we kaya na bebre na na underlying health conditions nyamincha de omwa inyaye no ebimo recover ama the CA no yegusua den testing a bit for. Now, the main aim they say to me avoid the community spread. The Bruniba can say community spread. Say and concotinsi agobroshi, and I say and concotinsi baby na fena akoye bibia ewoho. Entina yen ya ewa pomoden ye ne omampani di nkutaho ede ye nioma nia ye dwen eto nanim ena ono so ne na ban mu mpanifo ho se no nsem na ye ka no so take action nti you fitianse no fitianse so to your borders ni nyina mu nti etoto borders ni nyina mu no omo a na omo eba no at that time no Ghana buying efa omo hotel bills ene hon konyaba ema ye de omo kobu hotels ahodo ema ye expert ehwe omo ema nyanomo ye 1030 nyamiadom omo a omo tested positive na ebi receive treatment na omo so a omo tested negative no the minister ankasa etro letter ekoma omo nyina chechire mu chire omo the CM no kas yaye omo final test aye twen results say nyameboa ochina anase some results here ready pa on bitime so aye den akofie nti eno nkosino ena yehu say ebimo so abewura kro ni mu dada ansa na omampani close borders no enti ni esadia yenhwe kwan a befa so a sankofo ne so ye beye bibi to say contact tracing na ya hwehwe omo nyina na ya test omo because of the previous evidence na ye won nti nyamiadom sa adwuma no egusu ye den koso na enunti na omampani say there be Ghana for yesremu mo won cry ene kumase no montina fie emayen na accommodate for no entimi enye den enye omadwuma because virus no o kwa na odeko enti za otifie na sa ogide sa wanya symptoms there no there na odo hu wakose dem na why den wafre accommodate for no na omaba behwehwe mu amawo enti se say no ɛyɛ sɛ obiara ɛboa yɛn na yɛsɛ mo ntena fie na yɛnyɛ wɔ yɛfrɛ sɛ yɛnkɔ round na yɛn identify nkurɔfoɔ no a yɛgye di sɛ ɔmo anya bi no nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo akɔntakte ɔmo anaa ɔmo ne ɔmo ebi koraa na ɔte compound house nti ɔne wei ɔne nkurɔfoɔ bi ayɛ wei ɛka the met anaasɛ biribi nti yɛgu so a yɛyɛ saa nhwehwɛmu no nyinaa na adeɛ a mɛka baako ne sɛ moma yɛnhu ne sɛ wote fie a ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ punishment daabi obi na saa self quarantine na nkurɔfoɔ bi de ato ɔmo tiri mu sɛ quarantine ne deɛ ne yɛakye wahyɛ dɛm ne wɔ daabi ɛnyɛ saa ɛyɛ biribi a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi de bɔ wo ho ban na yɛso wode bɔ community ne ho ban sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a sɛnya wanya bi a wonkɔnkɔ spread anaasɛ sɛ wonya bi so a sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wonkɔnkɔnya bi nti ɛno na sɛsi yɛyɛ ɛsɛ ɛnɛ wote yɛyɛ press conference yɛ director general ɛde to yɛnim sɛ yɛatesti over 6,000 nti ɛkyerɛ sɛ and we are in the 5th or 4th day of the lockdown. It started Monday, no, and a Friday. It truth to say, adwuma de ye bi pa. Ye better Ghana for you na say me omo support omo de amaye.
Yo, you know kwa adwuma de waye bi. Na me preface ye kan se kwakwaji man no certified public accountant so what be agina mu ama oye na dwuma na wo hwe information minister so ade a wo ye Patrick Kuma Aboaje Ghana Health Service ne directors bedusa akode nom we yomo Dr. Sidun Bekwen no we yomo free mu a enye wa so Aboaje da Costa wo ma na yempese nke di posu be ma wo ya ene yade ma we so adwuma wo ye aboa wo my Ghana already Ghana for the thinking we give up push ya ma wan ka dwe wo ye nke itimi ye ma yen hwe say on hindsight that contact tracing ye no it is because from March 3 ese ya ntoto boda no ma ye ba ye nim ansa na ye betoto boda no professionals no insist ya ye toto boda no no ana nei as a confidence be ama anipa bi dwene say the West has passed. And on hindsight, no, what I am to move from March 3, no, we can say, I am from Swana.
ADAKABRI say there be none from so. See, the 10 year, say, I ran on the incubation period, as 14 days. So, I say, and see, until so when a case, no, said the near preparedness stage. It's to say, you're moving into response stage. Such as the SNS a young from Sokra, and your money at this to a quam airport honor. ADAKABRI, me Frabuchen a buyer, but me won't be that. Say, Mamma some show. Even Heathrow Airport, Granny Biniho. So, Bekaya, Ubiba be dear dance here, or no, or UK, or a British national, or the dance here, almost station, a catch say, a Juma Ghana. A buying at the after airport no obedru Heathrow kra ebi ni ho omo a ye omo mandatory quarantine no omo baaye no service ne nyoma ye de ma omo no omo ankasa ebi ba bonten be ye den ebi di adanse. In fact me offer training emma media houses ni way on COVID we say no normally me use those examples no e de trend for said Juma, yeah, so the media for the spread the positive news. Now, Maminkas, I'm sure. You see, ADAKABRI, no, the extra crown say Ghana buying the Selbo information minister. Yes, could you remember Nabaso, many year Juma Pan? Ghana buying Amayenya Information Contact Center. So Ghana need be any information on COVID-19 and as a restriction and as a impocras upon let's say now institution let's say PPEs let's say question bibusa offer 311 obi befa no ayeden what church room the only means solve problem wo hokra ma or be documented no passing on to us ultimate send WhatsApp so. Now, another thing, ADAKABRI, You were 121. 121 is emergency number. And now over then, over free. Na say bia when your symptoms maybe na you say you are certain teams across the country. So those teams must offer 112 na. Let's say omo evaluate your case no who say there be say where you would deploy the team there. In fact, soldier for boa, police for boa, immigration for boa, fire service for boa. Just say omo obia boa. And the ADAKABRI media for na must mu die nimu and them no ka say sanitation minister or say yen take advantage yen den yen sie krom me ma mrs the other pa ene oge me grew kolebu side or na soldier for pa na nam no mo prepra krom ni we nam say wow oh enti unity na o man no ye pe no me mitime wo say yare ne kra the unity na ye den aba say me wu kra so bi kra the ye politics. And no never wow mind. Stand as ye day, ye corner as of mine.
In fact, I now no pa around about 4 a.m. there about 300 soldiers were deployed. Omunko prapra bublushi. Na ombe prapra bublushi for 3 continuous days. And ne a china and an addition. It is in order. So soldier from prapra na omuno say internal security and ombe yom.
Yes. Nti ADAKABRI eno an wedi ho dance no nti no an say Ghana for dem de adestra me de stra mu nyina ne say so wo fie kra sa preventive measures na say ohronsa fasam na ohronsa eye we no stra mu nya de mundi so ina we friend say wo bowa ana say wo hwensen a fa tissue na fa katawa no wo wi a fa to ballem yes, did the year, Otifie, did the year, that day year, your mom pennies and practicing with your friend social distancing and as a physical distancing. The only will be Casa Menkon could then depend at least between 1 to 2 meters because on yes, I depend will be your Casacra now where they with me. Yes, say, when you anyway, I'm found home, sir, for sanitizer. The percentage alcohol ne woman here about 70 and above. Yeah, then 5 answer no there for the ayenioma. Me no ka say yenuamu a omo disabled so ya yes video e bia ye then ya de church omo nyina nyina mfa kroye na mfa nta apomodinfo echi a ye koso aye then ye bo man no ho ban. Na making our videos so namasal to all the frontliners because ADAKABRI almost sacrificed the almost sacrificed nurses, soldiers.
Now, Obibebusa say, a inform the decision say you best segregate numbers, no. Akasa we dear your routine surveillance, the we dear Ghana for. If free abrochiri baye, including non-Ghanaian nationals, if free abrochiri baye, almost near quarantine woman, almost also no almost figures in the now. Obibe can say, yes, segregating is ana, and yet discriminatory, ana.
The ADAKABRI me that say, you see, the good thing is some of me a researcher, and see, you see, in research, no, you need data. Now, the data should be segregated in such a way says all the plots here, the real situation at work grounds, such as and see, Yankee Chem say, yeah, the Kobo when you say, okay, a gun in a idea in a total near say, Nanning Chichen, and to say, me fat, we are me fat paper next to me, and I'm a call website when I'm a redeem, and say, oh, okay, almost free abroad by a night under the mandatory quarantine, no. No more 130,030. And no, it's me me baby. It's me informing me as a me. And the evidence no, which chemwa then it's in order. See a better chem. Now the plotted graph na statistics ne Hong Kong about say what the plotted graph na into a bed ama the true picture. Then ya fe ni ya we na near kwakofe we kura free ha we kunya ne bi ani say we unya say there be SCA nyina ye shasie sesie ni aye ni na etimi inform ye ni make informed decision.
Would as a researcher, also segregation no segregation no ye data driven segregation no enye discriminatory. And then who share the say Ghana for abrochiri womo na at a point almost the highest source of foreign exchange ebe my way mu who share a dan sisi Ghana e fa no eye womo ti abrochiri no mabesi a just womo no a help and just womo boa atimi Ghanaian economy no aye buoyant in a way a very ye ekoko duru say corona by idea yes ya segregating amene obi atena brochiri da kura na wo pegela wonya ama sisi the locals no na wo musaka is it fair?
ADAKABRI me that's it we a friend say the metimi aka ne say yen ya yeso ye wa pomode ye wo bibia ye friend stigma so obi nya ya re ni bia ye show compassion mom na nye say ye stigmatizing on na ye ka say o we dey when you be ye yin trotne efre busuam baby ADAKABRI yare ne betimi aye obia na ade no se de o kano yes yenim say efri abochire ne baaye de but enye hu kwan say yes ye be dey ye be discriminate and as ye be stigmatize omo but that is not the intention here the data no baby enu nye we in fact ye krepesi ehu nia yare ne ye fra bochire baaye ene ya ewo yenya no kromu ha say like locally in adwuma ye because ye ntia ye pese ye we ne say ye pese ye avoid community transmission and as a community spread let's say impokra no say your community spreader say evaluate data ne ho say your community spreader then as ye fa kwan bia so to mitigate that eduntina sa we cancel lockdown here there wo honti enye intention say you be discriminate and as you be stigmatize obia na me stress say me man nye Ghana ni bia we say you can say Ghana ni bia we say obe stigmatize obia in fact o hwekra omo enye bi no ye per psychologist ema omo so dey be omo ko counseling because yare na nkasa na o hwa ewiase nyina ayese unya no biesu na oyem sese then go under stress ne ho kontie ho say and so hwe ya your press conference no ye the psychology association obi free where den ebe kasa kire yen ewo said the omo ye den omo in terms of omo my counseling and my patients na omo nya bi no enti ADAKABRI na nya meka no
yo Dr. Abuaji Da Costa and Dr. Da Costa Abuaji. We are director.
Dr. Da Costa Abuaji.
That's correct. Director Health Promotion and in charge of Risk Communication COVID-19. Yeah, there was it.
Yes.
And in Chichima with the Amai.
There was ADAKABRI. Me share with you for you now.
Ubia so ajoso. Right. I'll see Sabri we say no bit me I was up here on 050 600 0909. The usefulness of a national buffer stock company. And for so be cry a warm so. Warm cry at me a bois. Ama sa price disparities, ne price increases near the no. Almost see no. And until you are commandant, and you know, ever humble chief executive. Honest what ya, but me aba, yanino every abu was
dia bekwan dia di na bekwan di in fact ene dia di twam adwaka no kure ebusuafo de bi dia be afra kurasa ba pa beka no kuraka
da bi o yenya hoho bia wo fia ha
what fi say ena bekwan no hwe ni ne sene ene de ne sene chirhwam site no a ete se kurasa ba no a awo besra no wata de ba no bi
o ene ne de wati neat palm nut extract ena me dia bo abenkwan sa
neat palm nut extract
ane abefefe de dirty apa woka wasemi eno bi na neat foods o ma chia gu chansi mu enti se dia men sa brekora wa benwo na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewoja so enko wo nkochi mefe ne nwa ho ena me dia ya benkwan ani steam
oh na se neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ena no ato manfo bre so
e bre do matibi so pa fi say abenkwan we ne ye ji adaje enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a wo mrekora e say ababri so ena ode aye na nam kitua bi mpo a wo banu nkwan atafre won sa neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan ne e de ne say emu ohwam te say abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a ena so bie so nya dio wodo sa so mu hu na wabie so wo mrekora
neat palm nut extract oh kama dodo na oni bibi wo dia san kwan we pada wo di neat palm no bia be ya be kwan mesro mi didi a wo bia bo prumu a wusum ni ho
oh wa so
me am padi di sem bia
yo oni amanfo amu pe bia no bia nko supermarket ani jom
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
Efiura me mo achi o Efiura
yes on
machi o Efiura mechia wonye so
hey ewura enfase ma mesu what e ba force search me mo yam no
won so pepe
hey
oh wa fi we dia me pesa oni Efiura bekon
Efiura we dia ye kwa sori abo
ewura de mo kwa sori
ye ko paye
ewura de ka soro ho a what e be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne mma edi nsuohie twabia nom anopa no owi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende e rekore na Efiura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makodeo mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
me say na dia ya late so me yanki kabinje Efiura ye wi a yakosere body pate ke Efiura wuti fia say light be no water be ba wuntua bi wo boa say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
hwe me catch you play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi say me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah Efiura we nkwa de ma abunfu me koto me
Efiura fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
Efiura me mo achi o Efiura
yes on
machi o Efiura mechia wonye so
hey ewura enfase ma mesu what e ba force search me mo yam no
won so pepe
hey oh wa fi we dia me pesa oni Efiura bekon
Efiura we dia ye kwa sori abo
ewura de mo kwa sori
ye ko paye
ewura de ka soro ho a what e be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne mma edi nsuohie twabia nom anopa no owi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende e rekore na Efiura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makodeo mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
me say na dia ya late so me yanki kabinje Efiura ye wi a yakosere body pate ke Efiura wuti fia say light be no water be ba wuntua bi wo boa say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
hwe me catch you play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi say me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah Efiura we nkwa de ma abunfu me koto me
Efiura fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
me dia bekwan dia di na bekwan di in fact ene dia di twam adwaka no kure ebusuafo de bi dia be afra kurasa ba pa beka no kuraka
da bi o yenya ho bia wo fia ha.
What? For say and not back one hwe ni senia ne den senia chirhwam city no a. Et se krasia beno a wo besra no wotade beno bi.
Oh, when you dey wati. Neat palm nut extract and me dia bo abenkwan sa.
Neat palm nut extract.
Ane abefefe de dirty apa woka wasemi. Eno bi na neat foods o ma chia gu chansi mu. Enti se dia mensa brekora wa benwo. Na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewo jaso enko wo nko chi mefe ne nwa ho ena me dia ya benkwan ani stew.
Oh, na say neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ena no ato manfo bre so.
E bre do matibi so pa fi say abenkwan we ne ye giadaje. Enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a umre kra. E say ababri so ena ode aye. Na nam kitua bi mpo a wo banu nkwan atafre wonsa. Neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan. Ne e de ne say emu ohwam te say abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a. Ana so bie so nya dio. Wodo sa so mu a hu na wa bie so wo mre kra.
Neat palm nut extract. Oh, come on. Now, only bibi. What dear sound come with powder? I wouldn't need palm be a bear back on the slow midi dear. Will be able to pumwa. Who's me? Oh, what's wrong? May I am part of this?
Yo, and your mom for a mupe be and will be uncle supermarket. And the jump
FDA, I just said, you didn't crack to more jet to say a ye.
Neat 100.9 FM so any. Na sedidi ka no. Say ene COVID-19 ama enipa editwi eko edwa so se ye ko akwako didwa na ye de abegu ena obibusa se enipa no bi nso so ehye da se ede na omo betoto enoma mu ana ti eba ne se afa no bi acha se busa se na tetene ne wa Ghana Food Distribution Corporation na Ghana Food Distribution Corporation omo assets bebre ya was siloed scroll on mo uko industrial area ya north industrial area silo is on a fridge chrome ya 50 footer container mako say a 9 and a fridge ya silo see over 40,000 metric tons it make keep a brew uko temasua ebisi wo ya twatwene die but then there's been an attempt say ye besan aye bibi na de ye no say ye de National Food Buffer Stock Company na National Food Buffer Stock Company no obi bebusa say enne ye a enipa etumrika akoto aduane stocki na price increases abey no ya saa time ni ebenyo omo so mfaso ana into ever humble chief executive officer of the National Food Buffer Stock Company Miami Hanan Abdul Wahab ya tunsa frɛ no sa wamra no oni emra medwendwene ho the core mandate of National Food Buffer Stock Company na even literal meaning of National Food Buffer Stock literal meaning no krade na ka kire na fe in the scheme of things no ede no omo ye justify your inclusion others will say chief yamwatraze.
Thank you very much. Good.
Ni twi ni so nya na mo de ache no na won fan frafra mu sa.
So I'll better express myself in English.
Okay.
So that probably you can spare some time and
okay,
explain it, because these are technical things that we have to discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the National Food Buffer Stock Company viable?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, ADAKABRI. Very happy to be here. The National Food Buffer Stock Company is very well positioned to deal with food security issues.
Is it viable?
It's very viable under the leadership of myself and having a government in power that has interest in agriculture. So the Buffer Stock Company is very viable, and we are playing a significant role under the planting for food and jobs. Our core mandate, first of all, is to make sure that farmers are given the opportunity to sell their harvested crops without making any losses. We are also to make sure that storage facilities are provided so that farmers or aggregators along the value chain can aggregate and store without us experiencing huge post-harvest losses. We are also mandated to also keep government emergency food security reserves. We are also mandated to also do what we call price stabilization. What it means is that we are mandated to institution where prices are high based on certain forces. We are mandated to bring out our stocks to stabilize prices so that people who are taking advantage of a certain situation will also be compelled to bring down their prices down. So these are our core mandate.
But let's find out, how does the National Food Buffer Stock Company ensure that a farmer who is not versed in economics will not lose out when he or she harvests the crops?
Okay, so this is what we do. Before the beginning of every harvesting season, we have a committee. The last time I was here, I took time to explain how the committee works. We call it a post-harvest committee, and we have various stakeholders in that committee. I am sitting in that committee. We have other experts who are also on that committee. We have the farmer representation on that committee. We also have the license buying companies who are also representing on that committee. So what we do is that we look at cost of production of, say, for an acre of, say, maize or rice, looking at all that the farmer would have to put in to actually achieve or have a good harvest. So we do a crop budget analysis of that particular crop. For that particular,
I would say, do Ghanaians know you are doing this for the farmers?
Yes, Ghanaians are very well. Like I said, we have the farmer representation on that committee.
Who knows?
Oh, we have made our work very open to the general public, and they are very much
so
aware.
The farmer knows about it.
He knows about it. So let me tell you how it even gets to the farmer. So when we are done and we are able to establish the minimum guarantee price or farm gate price of a particular commodity, what we do is that we publish these prices. We also make copies available to regional directors of education, to district directors of education, and AEs. AEs are always in contact with the farmers. So the farmers will get the information before our license buying companies will get to them to buy their product. So the farmers will be very much aware that, look, I am supposed to sell a bag of maize at this amount, because that is just, let me say, a bench price. Anything more than that is good, but anything below that, it is not encouraged at all, and it buffer stock frowns on a license buying company that goes to pay a farmer less than the minimum guarantee price.
Okay, let's break it down this way. I traveled out of Accra Wednesday evening, arriving in Tamale Thursday morning, and then leaving Tamale on the night of Thursday, arriving back in Accra this morning. Between Bupe and Babato and Tampo, late into the night, after 11 p.m., getting to midnight, a line of yam sellers using this kind of torchlight. I wish I could describe it very well. Very bright, signaling oncoming vehicles to stop. If you are not familiar, you might even think it is the security forces who are found on the way, only to be told that you are selling yams 11:30, getting to midnight, and the prices were ridiculously low compared to prices of yam at Ejusu Market, prices of yam at Malamata Market, prices of yam at Agbobulushi. Can you explain this within the context of the work?
Okay, ADAKABRI, it's very simple. And looking at that area from that part after Bupi, after Central Gunja going towards Kintampo. You have those communities there. I think Dawa area there, Babatokuma. You have Porto. You have communities like Abodisen Crew. All those areas or communities along the line. Yes, these areas have been there before the activities of those communities. When you drive both at night and at day, that is how they attract people to stop. It is not because they have so much and there is a glut in their hands. No, that is how, even before I was born, when you ask anybody that plies that road, that is how they operate within that area. From so making a comparison to areas like Ejisu and other areas. When you look at it, these are areas where majority of our yam comes from. And of course, when you are producing a yam somewhere in the north and you want to sell it in the south, you have to add other costs. Okay, that will come to it because you have to transport it.
Let's look at the historical side of it, and perhaps that would impact on your explanation. But we need to understand certain dynamics here and then put it within the context of the national food buffer stock. Somewhere in 1958, I mean, the Northerners used to bring yam from the north to Kumasi, and they were selling it at present day Jackson Park by Asemhine's house. And then Nana James Usu, who was the KCC chairman, Kumasi City Council chairman, was moving them out. So we found a place for them at Ejoso. That is about the reason why you see a lot of people selling yams at Ejoso. Because they were relocated from the present day Jackson Park in Kumasi to Ejoso in 1958. So they are doing it. So the same Notna who is selling the yams between Bupe, Babaton, Kintampo is also selling to the yam seller at Ejoso. Selling to the same yam market at Agbabulushi. They would have come from Dambai through Gwelokoti and then come to Agbabulushi. So does the National Food Buffer Stock know about these dynamics? And do you factor it in the scheme of things?
Okay, so like I said, ADAKABRI, when you look at it, these are areas that we grow the yam. And you have to move it to Ejisu so that you can service areas in the Ashanti region. Ejisu and its environment, Kumasi and other areas in the Ashanti region. The yam seller would have to transport the yam from the growing centers to the marketing centers. You understand?
So the yam that I bought it at 10 cities at the roadside in the north, I'm having to buy it at 70 cities at Ejoso.
No, that is highly unacceptable. Are we relating it to the present situation that we find ourselves in COVID-19, or we are actually looking at it as in that is what has been existing?
COVID-19 has impacted negatively on food prices.
Yes.
And we want to find out how come it is still cheaper up north. Like I bought 4 guinea fowls at 100 cedis. And I'm buying the same guinea fowl at 70 cedis at Ejoso. And I'm buying the same guinea fowl at 80 cedis at Medina.
Exactly. So when you look at it, there have not been that reported case of COVID-19 in those areas. And like I said, you are a media man. There are some areas in the north that have even heard of corona. Yes, I must be honest with you. So they are. In fact, it took me time to talk to my people that look, this is real. You need to stay healthy. Let's not, downplay it and then get ourselves in a mess. You understand? So some of them have even heard of COVID-19. Rather, people who are in the south doing their business will take advantage of that. And in fact, today we are experiencing price hikes simply because we as citizens or those living in the urban centers have also contributed to that. Because this panic purchases of food items has actually, brought out this situation that we find ourselves.
So, what is the National Food Buffer Stock doing about these price disparities that may impact negatively on the farmer at the north.
No. So you see, what we are doing is that we are going ahead with our day-to-day activities, and also, you remember my honorable minister had his press conference. Free Akutu had his press conference. You see, he made it categorically clear that, look, you see, we have so much food. We should only go and buy what we need at this moment. Don't go and buy what you don't need, because we are assuring the general public that you will go and buy things twice or thrice the price, and later on, prices will come down. So the market woman or the seller who is sitting somewhere and seeing people queuing to buy her product would see that, oh, fine, there's a lot of demand, and for that matter, demand, hikes the prices. So we are telling every Ghanaian that.
Are you stocking food?
Of course we are.
Which food are you stocking?
We are stocking stables. We are stocking maize, rice, white beans, soya bean, millet, and sorghum.
Stocking it till when?
Oh no, in fact, we are going on with our day-to-day activities even prior to this COVID-19.
So why don't you flood the market with these staples?
No, but the point is that that is not the solution. The solution is that we should go and buy what we need. And of course, looking at when we monitored the market recently.
We appear to be ignorant.
Yes, exactly. Look, when we monitored the market recently, we realized that, yes, people are actually taking our advice that, look, just go and buy what you need. Don't go and stock 15 bags or 20 bags of rice into your kitchen thinking that the country is on its knees. No, we are not on our knees. We are not on our knees at all. We haven't gotten there at all. And of course, we are very, very well positioned and prepared. And let's also give credit to the Planting for Food and Jobs, or government initiative of one district, one warehouse, and Planting for Food and Jobs. We should ask ourselves today if this COVID-19 has hit us without having this important flagship program in our country. Other countries have closed down their borders. And today, the Planting for Food and Jobs is doing very well. Today, you are asking me about stocking food. Where are we going to stock the food if we have no warehouses? Government is building warehouses. Government has rehabilitated defunct food distribution corporation warehouses, and we are still doing more. So we have the vision, and today we are being, let's say, vindicated that we are able to effectively manage the food security situation.
Who is vindicating you?
The system is vindicating us.
Is it?
Exactly.
So you are designed for the system, not for the people.
No, for the system.
The
people are in the system. The people are in the system.
Oh, so now we can be quantified as a system. I want because listen to what I want to read it. Come on. I say Isaac Akufu. ADAKABRI. Buffer stock rep is just reading theories to listeners. How many farmers know about what he's saying? How do you ensure farmers get to know about what's the core mandate of buffer stock companies?
Buffer stock is not created yesterday or today. Buffer stock is created as far back in 2010.
Eric Osewusu.
Today, we have change of government and change of new management, board of directors of buffer stock. And we are doing so well. So it is not like buffer stock is created just yesterday or today. Farmers are very involved. Farmers have a direct link with regional and district directors of agricultural development units. AEs are in direct contact with farmers. Our over 1,300 license buying companies are in touch with farmers. So when it is not theories. What I'm saying is that I'm speaking for a fact, because today, the food items that we are supplying to the free senior high school program and the school feeding program is not coming from China or Malaysia. It's coming from our dear farmers. So our license buying companies get in touch with farmers. They buy.
Are farmers getting value for money with the existence of National Food Buffer Stock Company?
Of course, they are. They are getting value for money. And again, we have also given them another marketing option by bringing in the Ghana Commodity Exchange, where farmers will have the option to say, look, the Commodity Exchange are linking sellers to buyers.
What sort of farmer are you talking about?
We're talking about our ordinary farmers.
Do they appreciate the economies of scale to know that I'm being linked to this? What steps are you taking?
So you see, we don't just sit in Accra at our various headquarters.
Nobody's suggesting that.
No, what we are doing is that we have regional and district reps. I am Buffer Stock is under Ministry of Food and Agriculture, one of the biggest ministry.
Okay, you
understand?
Let me realign it this way. Perhaps it will be better. We do it that way. COVID-19 and people are panicking and are stocking food items. We have National Food Buffer Stock Company, and people appear to ask, why are they not stabilizing prices by the release of what they are stocking?
We haven't got into that, like I said. Prices hikes is as a result of the human activity. And the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture has given Ghanaians the assurance that just go to the market and buy what you need. Don't stock. Don't stock. We are responsible for the people, and we will stand by them and deliver the best to the people. So we are saying that we are not on our knees.
We haven't got to the stage where people
we haven't
flock the markets to buy and stock.
We haven't. But of course, government has its own, short, medium, and long-term strategies. We have our strategies in place.
And what are they?
Oh no, you see, what we are doing is that, of course, purchases are ongoing. We are stocking our warehouses, and it has also become a security issue. Today, food is national security issue. We are fighting a common enemy. You understand? We are fighting an enemy that we don't know whether he's black, he's blue, he's green. But of course, it is the activities of we, the citizens, that would determine whether the enemy will survive or not. We are the carriers. And two things, self-discipline and unity is what we can use to defeat this enemy. So today, we don't even know who our enemy is, how he looks like, but we have been given WHO protocol to observe, and that is exactly what we are doing. So I can confidently say that we are prepared in terms of food security.
Except to say that you believe we haven't gotten to the stage where people are stocking so much in their homes.
We haven't gotten to that stage at all. We haven't. I am saying that on authority.
So when we get to that stage, National Food Buffer Stock,
when we get to that stage,
in the silos, in
every citizen of this country is the responsibility of government to make sure that they are adequately taken care of. And
because yesterday, same thing that I bought 12 cedis worth of rice. In fact, about 30 persons
cooked already made rice or just raw rice?
Raw rice.
Raw rice, okay.
12 cedis. Almost half ulunka. And I'm like, it's but when you eat it, you realize it's very nutritious. Not it tamale. And more 12 cedis, nipa 15 great midi. That same rice, it's a nuha. Aba na aba bedru a jusu menshia ni ameli the whole of achim da menyini say a mailing machine bi wo ho kede ehon nyina wodi dru JGT wodi koche bi nyina edu pusa ho say adenti na yam wudru nasia to boot emo na yede mo no kra bebo enti na National Buffer Stock mo aye to ensure say wo mo adua sa mo no wodu free aye Gonja Northeast, Edeba Gonja, through Edeba Makango, Katanga Valley, and more Mudia Hormono. At the end of Momo, ye, I must have farmers, and your value for money.
In fact, you see, the processor of that particular rice within the Nasia area has a contract with Buffer Stock. We buy processed rice from him to stock and also to supply to government institutions. And you remember this issue of GLAT that appeared recently.
Was it rare or was it
in Fumbisi? Whatever be the case, we have been able to mobilize all the paddy rice on the field. Whatever be the case, they needed market.
And they were paid.
And they were paid.
Proper money.
Proper money. They were paid proper money.
You don't owe them.
No, we don't owe them. And nobody goes to buy food stuff from farmers on credit. No.
You don't owe them?
No. This is how we operate. Our license buying companies are there. They are mandated, supported to go and buy from farmers and pay them cash. Add value, process it, and transport it back into our various
But
warehouses.
school feeding comes to borrow from you.
Borrow? No, we have. It's not borrow. We have an MOU. We supply to school feeding. Today,
and they pay you on terms.
No, that is government to government. That is government to government.
Does that not affect?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Viability
No,
of
it doesn't. It doesn't affect us because we haven't come out. It doesn't affect us because we are doing our business.
You wouldn't be able to say it.
You see, our.
You wouldn't be able to say it.
Our one of
you
our.
wouldn't be able to say
one
it.
of our major achievements.
No, you wouldn't be able to say that lending food to school.
We don't
feeding,
lend. We have an MOU. We supply them. They pay us.
They pay you at what time?
Free
70 days.
The fact is that they pay us. We pay our LBCs. Our LBCs buy from farmers.
But
farmers
don't pay on time.
And farmers exactly. We pay on time.
They don't pay on time.
We pay on time. You can check.
No, you pay on time, but school feeding
they
pay
pay on time. They pay us on time. Honorable Cynthia Morrison, she's very, very active. Yes, she's very, 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 very active. You know,
but I don't
expect
active. You to say it.
The Minister for Education, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe.
I never.
Yes, he's also
if they
doing.
Don't pay you on time, you
he's doing. But he's doing very well. As and when we submit invoices, they process and pay.
As and when, so it may be that you don't submit on time.
No, but you see, invoices. When you look at how we operate, when you look at, especially with the second cycle institutions. You as a supplier, you are required to supply and bring a store receipt vouchers signed by 3 senior officers of the school. So once that is done, Buffer Stock will do its internal auditing and forward it to Ministry of Education. They will also do their auditing and then process for payment. They will do their auditing and process for payment. So when it comes to payment, I would say we get paid promptly. And like one major achievement of this whole program too is that we have been able to introduce the taste of what we grow in our wards. Today, go to Laboni Senior High School and give them imported rice.
They won't eat.
They will eat.
The pampered generation.
Go to Prempeh College. Go to Adisadal. Ufansi. They are yearning for the Ghana rice. So look, and today I count that I count that as part of my greatest achievement with my team, that we have been able to change the taste and preference.
Yeah.
And today
it's good.
It's helping the economy.
But Mammy family tree now, you know, the chief executive officer of National Food Buffer Stock Company, Ura Hanan, and a Etrichon Komo. Now, some of the one say COVID-19 by a nipa agitri, I could dry hood also, I could to Noma, and almost turn so I hear so. Na just a woman at the echo ye fee. Na ye say, National Food Buffer Stock. I must say the end say, Mube Eddie in Yanibi. Ebe bata ede bia kopatom akosie na ye ho nkyere ye de a edi enti na enoma no bo aye dene sa a enne okwe ohunu de wo ye ho enno aduane no soso de obehunu se ye de ba nti eno na yegusu aye ne no edi nkomo a o kyerkyere mu se enuru pompon so a enuane a wo mo de agu patomu no wo mo be yidi abadwa so na duru sam pompon so no a o mu beyi enuane no a wo patomu no e de abadwa so asese de ase nipa bi a yenya ye ho nte ase e na yedi mreka kodwa so a yesika kakra ye de be sie no ye de akoto nuane be go na nuane no ko bi bre na bi saye nti ondo no susu se yeduru sam pompon so na o mu beyi aduane no e de aba na o mu do o mu bu akuafo awa kwani asanyina so za akuafo no wo mu no ba ne ba Omo hwema womo emoka saa so na omo wo nyimakuo bi a eya ankrankra a omo from license buying companies wɔn yɛtumi ɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ kasa sɛ bi a ɛmo a anto bag sɛ ne ɛtɔn no bi a bɔɔdeɛ soso a isa anaasɛ duru sɛ ne ɛtɔn no ɛburo anto bag sɛ ne ɛtɔn no bag no so sɛ ne ɛtɔn no na ɛyɛ license by companies na akɔ akɔtɔ ɛtua akuafoɔ ne ka na secondary school ahodoɔ koraa na free secondary school ɛnɛ nkwadaa ne nyinaa no Ghana ɛmo ɛna agye yɛse aseɛ ne nyinaa ɛyɛ national food buffer stock ɛna amasade wei ɛkɔ so ti yɛntoa so na yɛmusa no sɛ ɛnɛ sɛ wobi se ɔpɛ sɛ ohunu mfasodeɛ a ɛwɔ national food buffer stock so kwan bɛn so na obɛhunu. How do we see the relevance of the national food buffer stock within the entire Ghanaian population?
Okay, so we service the most important aspect of the agricultural value chain, that is marketing. And that is the number one motivational factor that motivates farmers to produce. You can give them fertilizer for free, seed for free, but without available market, I'm not sure they'll produce. So that is our relevance, available market. And we also give them an indicator to show that this is how much you should sell. Don't sell below this price. You understand? So marketing is very, very significant because in every aspect of enterprise, you must have your market first before you even go into production. And this is government that is saying that, look, I am available. When you go around and you're not getting the best of price, come back to me. I'll pay you the minimum guarantee price, which is more than the cost of production.
And you realize the farmers patronize that system?
Exactly, they are patronizing the system. Because like I said, look at the quantities of various farm produce that we supply to the second cycle institutions and the school feeding program. We are not bringing it from anywhere outside the country. It's from our farmers. They produce our LBCs by. Then we'll do onward supply to these institutions.
Okay. Yanko break na yemra. Na yebema the opportunity ediama the listener ama na busao ensem ba ko menu binti yebefa pen paper papers pa the ama officers no na omo busao masem entwi a na ye de ababrofo de ama nti officers no omo moa na yehu de ye
What's your Fira? Yes, on.
Machi o Efiera. Efiera me chia wonye so.
Hey, Ewra, enforce am so. What? I by force search yame. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wafi, we dia me person ni Fira bekon. Eh, Fira we dia kwa sori abo.
Ewra de. Mo kwa sori.
Ya papa ye.
Ewra de ka soro ho a. What? E be say wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sene timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, awia dio, enumre dia mo no makodeo. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma soro akotena so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Bese na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinje Efiera ya wi a yakosere body fa che Efiera wuti fia se light bi no water bi ba wuntua bi wo boa se sika na ne fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ka hwe me catch we play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah Efiera we nko ade ma abunfu e koto nyanhwe
Efiera fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye
what? But dear Bakwan did na Bakwan in fact, and Nadia Ditchum. adwaka no kure ebusuafo de bi dia ba afra kurasa ba pa beka no kura ka
David yenya hoho bi e wo fia ha
what fi say enna bekwan wo hwe ni ne se ne ne de ne se ne chirhwam site no a ete se kurasa ba no a awo besra no wata de ba no bi
oh ene ne de wati neat palm nut extract na me dia bo abenkwan sa
neat palm nut extract
ane abefefe de dirty apa wo kan wasemi eno bi na neat foods o ma chia ku chansi mu enti se dia me nsa bra kura wa benwo na fe na me ko sai bra ko no abewo gya so enko wo nko chi mefe ne nwa ho na me dia ya benkwan ani stew
oh na say neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ene no ato manfo bre so
e bre do ma tibi so pa fi say abenkwan we ne ye gi adaje enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a umre kura e say ababri so eno de aye na nam kitua bi mpo a wo ba no nkwan atafre wo nsa neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan ne e de ne say emu ohwam te say abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a ana so bie so nya dio wodo sa so mu a hu na wa bie so wo mra kura
neat palm nut extract oh kama dodo na oni bibi wo dia san kwan we pa da wo di neat palm no bi e be ya be kwan besro mi di dia wo bia bo punu a wo sum ni ho
oh wa so
me am pa di sem bia
yo oni amanfo a mo pe bia no bia nko supermarket ani dwom
FDA ahwehwe se adwodie nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
NIT 100.9 FM so any na yankenka messages kakra Facebook de kane na fe aba behwe de WhatsApp for no so de ebaye right on Facebook no Herbert Ansa was Mahmudu, man of knowledge and history. Noah the Ark Builder. Was a good afternoon, Mr. ADAKABRI and your crew. God bless your hard work. Alhaji Mahama Salia Yehura was the security agencies enforcing the lockdown must please have mercy on our recalcitrant brothers. If they follow them, they will end up maiming some of them. We appreciate the good work they are doing. Herbert Ansa was the security, okay. Robert Jacobs, ADAKABRI. Good morning to you. Early this morning, Chicago, Illinois, USA. In fact, I've come to enjoy your station. That's why I've rescheduled my morning activities just to watch you and Kwabna Mav anytime you are on air. It's all because of you are firm and balanced in your reportage. Ena Ode Ebaye. Saso Ena Eric Sisofia Biseba. Doctor, I believe you can clarify me. As a doctor, I believe you can clarify me on whether corona is created or not. Top fan back Angel Tim. Was it neat FM new? So God bless you, ADAKABRI. Paul Amenin, was intervention of buffer stock has stabilized palm oil prices in the past 3 years. What do you say to that? Yeah, is it data driven?
That is a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
With available data to support it.
It's a fact, yeah. That is a fact.
That intervention of buffer stock has stabilized palm oil prices in the past 3 years.
That is a fact.
Oh. Shaibu Musa, also this COVID-19 has no respect for politicians. Say Obama, Ukuyase, also ADAKABRI, I agree in total with the CEO of Buffer Stock, Mr. Hanan. He's doing a great job. Look, the astronomical rise in the prices of food commodities is purely a humanitarian, human activity, and not shortage of food on the market, which the media must join the citizenry to condemn. The insatiable greed by market women to make abnormal profits at the expense of the ordinary consumer is heartbreaking. But for the free market economy we operate in, Ghana, I had advocated advocated that government. Government introducing control price regime which could cap prices of foodstuff and Odibaye. Ave yenhwe almost so modify WhatsApp. Or say, good afternoon, Senior ADAKABRI. The government needs to apologize to the country over $100,000. The government should not touch the heritage fund. The lockdown is very good, because but some Ghanaians are very difficult to handle with speech. I just will be a while on telephone. Also, please, Charles Nyame, and also Odiwe Baye. Also, what are we doing about the scaremongering that has characterized the pandemic? Charles Nyame Edibaye. Also, please, ADAKABRI, the man is telling you indirectly the stock food for only government institutions, not for ordinary Ghanaians. Marcus from Temawes, do you stock food for only state institutions? Mm-hmm. No, he wants an answer.
I was only making a reference when you said as to whether farmers, we are in touch with farmers. And I'm saying that even the volumes that we are supplying to government institutions, we are not bringing it from outside the country. It's coming from farmers. Okay. So I'm not saying that we are always talking for government institutions.
Okay. Offer, ask the Chief Executive of National Buffer Stock, when are they going to make sure regional offices, district offices, would make sure foods are made available for the general public to go and buy at will? Watching from Denver, Colorado, or Mama Tinedu, Bajai. Do you have such plans in your strategic document?
Yes. When you look at it, even as we speak now, when you want food, for example, in all the 10 regions, all the now 16 regions, we have our regional managers that are there. We have our storage facilities that are there, and we have our suppliers that are also there. So anybody who needs any food to buy, we just link you up with our supplier. That's all. So our doors are open, and all that he has to do is just to go to the offices of Agric Development Unit, be it regional or district, or get in touch with our office, be it the head office or anywhere. We'll assist him to get his foodstuffs.
Okay. And the young message good afternoon. Even when the buffer stock even decide to flood the market with foodstuff, the greediness of the Ghanaian trader is so sad. Of a common Abidru is now selling for 2 cedis. Untumri is selling for 5 cedis. 2 fingers of plantain now selling for 5 cedis. Offer 4 pieces of gardeners now selling for 5 cedis. 5 pieces of tomatoes selling for 5 cedis in Accra. This has really exposed how corrupt Ghanaians are. We normally, Akosomo is saying this. But then if Abidro is now selling for 2 cedis, Untumri is selling for 5 cedis, 2 fingers of plantain selling for 5 cedis, 4 pieces of gardeners selling for 5 cedis, 5 pieces of tomatoes for selling for 5 cedis. Why don't you intervene by flooding the market with what you are stocking?
But the gentleman has rightly said that at this point in time, you see, we are working based on certain dynamics. The gentleman has just indicated that even if at this point in time, government floods the market with the stocks that we have, the human activities would still lead us to where we are or what we are experiencing now. You understand? For example, why should Buffer Stock doesn't even buy contemporary? But because there's so much demand of contemporary, people rush buying more than they need, thinking that we'll not get out of this situation. And for that matter, they have to buy contemporary, they have to buy tomatoes, even though they are perishables, the perishable item, but they feel like they can buy as many as they can so they can, keep it at home, thinking that we'll not get out of this situation. We haven't gotten to that stage yet. We haven't.
Okay.
So there should their activities. You see, if their activities is leading this market women and making people greedy. But I know for sure that something will be done about it. And you as the media, you should also speak against it. You should speak against it. Go out there, go to the field and then speak against it. Because you see, we have people who God have touched their hearts and they are supporting.
Uncle Sam is saying that National Buffer Stock does not exist. national food buffer stock does not exist. Is it true?
But if you are asking me this question, ADAKABRI, what do you expect me
At
to?
least he wants
No,
me to
but
ask
you see,
it may be.
to be honest with you, see, we are in a very serious times, and people should not just be sending any messages like that. You cannot just send a message and say buffer stock doesn't exist without
Perhaps
any
trying
justification.
to suggest that your relevance is not felt.
No, but if he has any experience, he should go ahead and then rewrite you the message so that we can deal with it. But when you say buffer stock doesn't exist, you are making mockery of all of us who are here. So please, he should just desist from doing that. We are very serious here.
In fact, we need the time that we've spent in the studio should be judiciously used. I believe. Okay.
Sure.
Right. Now, let's open the phone lines and take some few questions. What we propose to do is that we take, say, 10 questions or 10 suggestions or 10 comments. Then we will pause, give you the opportunity to comment on them. Then we open the lines again. As I say, a normal boy, yes, you are planting for food and jobs. You are national food buffer stock. And a bit to say, at a young tungue. Natures and car, dear Wobe Buyano, Nanko and Yam Wuyen. Almost in Yenus at Breno say, Yatugumu. Yani papa netia, where you gonna or you be a one who brassier, very hanan. Inti Yamuaquenya, or in offices waha. Na ye be a phone line. First 10 persons, Mr. Question or comment or suggestion should be a bit impacted positively on loads of persons. Na yen eschew te be a make be a mamen kwame. Can be madodono. Na the comments now de bebano. Na I impacted positively. I want to do on so. It will be me a friend. 03 02 24 35 40 03 02 24 35 40 and 03 02 25 79 02 03 02 25 79 02. Now, short, concise, and to the point. So you keep it short and simple. So you kiss it. First person in here, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI Mpacho. What is saying?
Yamiadu, who you're for saying?
Mpacho, Mediana, Mr. Nakura Sam, Casafri Caswa.
Assemble down.
Yo, ADAKABRI, Mpacho, Masterman Pessim Bissing and say, Buffer store normal, a jana is you. Say, the whole nation na ana omo esi wedwane a omo sivu edima omani nyina eye oman Ghana nyina nanso wohwe entumu ya abaya eye just Kumasi any Greater Accra Tema any Kaswa enkoa enti se nkro miensan anase nen kakra a wom di baba be gumu edi ama edwa na omatoto eniema mu ewo omo price no eno betimi ama aduane no ashoto ewo buffer stores na.
Okay. He makes suggestions to the effect that the lockdown affects Accra, Kumasi, Kaswa, and Tema. And those are the areas that there's been increased demand for food with a consequent price rise. So, could the buffer stock not make an intervention and flood those those areas with the food, though you are in for all Ghana? So, let's hear the next person. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pache Frosting.
Of ADAKABRI, but I'm not going to say.
And I'm a community way.
Of a more about some more, my papa knows you or the energy for about to elect my dear. Kakam, you can say, Ubishan say, I don't know, school feed scan, I don't know, a check and some words here or sit and check. But let me get on when you create amp my because.
And Pacho, you can go further. Okay? Me, and I'm here suggestion say, or no, or Tiaguman, or say, and check within their means. It is suggestion say, where Nino Cre are my yano. Or your guest. It may humiliate your guest, you know why?
Marty.
Okay.
Marty over Machiasen.
It you.
Machiasen. I can't say. It's for six at your short 2 years. Le yenya na ya akoma ka tole ko tole me arama amount for 60 ya ni it say on for me to do to say ebia your buffer stock no you we ni wa to ye bia ona koto media market dey na short na ko dey na ko dey no market
okay. Right, he wants you to set up retail stores that people can walk into and buy food as they so wish. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pacha Frosting.
From Pacho, many to Pachima, some more Taifa.
Me and Tido so deba.
From Pacha,
me and Tido deba.
Let us say, Papa. Only the what credibility a ban radio presentation. Also, so go guaso. When to start that radio, so no, the Papa Yankupon count. When you miss me, dear. Sisi a lockdown ewo Accra Kumasi Tema ena Kaswa. Sisi a pasha empuni. Pasha nimpuno amanfo pre se omanpenisa pasha upe duane utimi koto. Upe insu a utimi koto, upe dra utimi koto. Na empu ubebi yo bibi na upe se ujai bibi gu bebi a utimi pie koyo. Mepache o, nka dena buffer stock inuane ohono. If it is enough, chema babia ye affected CCA Accra Kumasi Kaswana Tema. Chenuane according to household and a group of families. Now fe yeni total lockdown. Send beya ubin fa pasha hon enkopia bontini security enkunyan countama asamunkoba of a media kakrani pacho.
Yo, I de making notes of it. Na ubetimi afre National Food Buffer Stock Chief Executive or any officers at Yasia. Yenya saying 3 so far. Good afternoon. Okay, 0302 257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your first saying?
I'm about within the NS Free Cantonment. Maybe President ADAKABRI Asia or Juma. Omoyeboa Ghana man. Omokoswanya because Oman Kasamaya will be no Butima Kasamaya. Timedanasi.
Yes, you see, there was a pa who's when Tia, you near Juma be a when Tia, they just said Juma Huno, Jinjani, 0302 243540. 0302 243540. Now, a dear na Ubusa, a management of National Food Buffer Stock for led by the Chief Executive in this afternoon. Good afternoon. Phone no, nebu phone no. I was saying, Mama Diani ni namo who you so. Good afternoon. Nti 4 no buy and at least no. Good afternoon. Yeah, said this. Good afternoon.
Hello.
What's your first saying?
Joe.
Joe, me and Tiddy also there by.
Yes, what can I say? I find yesterday. So I see a lockdown. Yeah, one boy. I was a person in a jelly ablock or much reaching him more. And then your money, I'm taking a ban of teachers and Yamakakra. That I buy because Matania Cram Kuana.
I just said, one channel my free, yes, sir. Now, I don't know where you may be.
What am I a driver about almost a years on my engagement?
And 2 Tiffy and a womb fashion too. A futronum teachers are buying and some better money.
Your photo was a crown, no, the idea in your cacra, but Bisuya. One so say,
if you see to me a tax rebate, Emma will be as an indirect or direct tax crana. Now, as soon as I can, as I'm pan also so can. Now, you will say, I buy any baby, Bimokrana, young graduating, MOB and Yanusudia. Good afternoon. Dear answer, so, okay, now we got 5, isn't it? Right. And Yane, Chief Executive, I would say the management of National Food Buffer Stock Company for Nabetrans. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Yeah, na yepena line article. Right, nti. Yeah, just be hold on now. Chief, a bit me. I responded to about the 5-6 that has come in. Nah, who should in it 100.9 FM. I say thank you for the good works. Please, I want to ask if someone has medicine and what to offer to the authorities. What number should the person call? Thank you, John from Laboni. Chief, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
respond to the few that has come in.
The first question that came that we should flood the affected.
Accra, Tema, Kaswa, Kumasi.
Yes, if you recollect in my presentation, we have indicated that look, we have not gotten to that, stage yet. We haven't gotten to that stage yet, and the activities.
As we speak, are prices stable now, or are they still?
They are actually getting better from last week when people started trooping.
So the reality is dawning.
The reality is dawning,
and then they realize.
So we also need your assistance and your support to, also go down to let people understand that, because you see there is so much food in the system that we shouldn't. This is government emergency reserve, and like I said, it is a national security matter. Even me, there are protocols that I have to follow before you can even release government emergency reserves. But what we are saying is that we have given the fertilizers, we have given the seeds, we have the data.
Do you have any monitoring and evaluation of the?
There is monitoring and evaluation under the ministry. If I say directorate, under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. So
who oversee that the things you are giving out?
Exactly.
We get the
results. So there's food in the system. Let's just, the human activities, like I said, let's stick to what we are advising the minister's press conference that, look, just go and buy what you need. Go and buy what we need. And government is working, in so many ways to make sure that things will come back to normal.
Okay, now, and then Success PK, let me chip in his as you look at the other. He says that buffer stock has largely been successful during your tenure, and none. We can see that there is room for improvement. So kudos to you. He now comes in with his question. In the event of lack of food, can he assure Ghanaians that we have enough in our reserves? Is there any specific plan to increase production and exposition of foodstuff on planting for food and jobs? Or is it for just crops and some specific ones?
Okay, all right. I think this is
you are now an agric minister.
Yes, this is a very important question.
Yeah.
And like I said, purchases are ongoing, and land preparation are ongoing too.
All geared
towards increased production. As we speak now, fertilizers, they are moving fertilizers and seeds to various districts for farmers. So we are going on with our production, but also having in mind that we have to, observe the WHO protocol.
Finance Minister will tell us that what are our imports of. I want to recall that particular word. Our reserves can cater for us, say 3.5 months, 2 months, 3 months. Petroleum reserves, say 2 weeks, 1 month. You can stock food that can feed Ghana, the whole of Ghana, for how many days?
Okay, so you see, when it gets to food is a critical issue to look at. What I can say is that we have enough. We are at war with an enemy. It is not for me as a chief executive officer to sit down and say that we have this so much here, this so much here, this so much here. It's like just declaring that we have this, opening up with our armory, we have this gun here, this gun here. Look, what we are saying is that we have so much to take care, even when it gets to waste. We don't pray for that. but we are very, very confident. Like I said, national security is in charge. It is a security, food is a security matter. Because right now, coronavirus, we are not even able to even get an empirical evidence on the antecedents of it. Is it World War III? Or what? We don't know.
Yeah.
And this is enemy that is not like somebody is coming to attack you where you know that he's coming in this color and with this formula. But it is an enemy that we are helping him spread. And we have to prepare adequately. So we are very, well prepared in terms of reserve when it gets to West. Because what I can also say for a fact is that the Ministry of Finance are very committed in making sure that ongoing purchases are done for us.
So we can feed ourselves for how many days?
We can feed ourselves till we are okay.
Okay, your brother from Boku, who is from the NDC stock, has written this on Facebook. So everybody have seen his picture. Everybody have seen his name. His name is Halidu Haruna. And then he goes, ADAKABRI, I salute the dynamic chief executive officer of Buffer Stock. He has rebranded the company and make it more relevant to our economic survivor. I commend him, a brother from Boku. We are proud of you, Chief. So what can put an MPP and NDC together, Ghana or Boku?
So you see, this is coming from, let me say, a leading member of the National Democratic Congress. And that is a fact he is saying to Ghanaians. You see, we are committed in delivering the best of service. And today, my brother or friend from the other side, he is commending us for the good work that we are doing. So it is for the nation. We are working for the nation. We are working for the nation. He's only proud that, yes, such a dynamic chief executive officer is not from any other place but Boku. So the people of Boku are blessed and they are happy.
Okay. You have other queries you want to deal with?
Okay, so when you look at those who phone in, basically it has to do with of what I said earlier, that we should, our activity. And today, we haven't gotten to a point where the other gentleman said we should come to house or family to family and give them food. We haven't gotten to that. We are in, it's a stage, we haven't gotten to that. And we don't even pray that we get to that. We don't pray that we get to that.
You pray. So prayer or management?
Both. Every nation now is they are praying.
Their knees.
Their knees praying.
Any other that is left?
Okay, so there's also a suggestion about a retail shops, and our licensed suppliers, we can provide their details so that they can deliver, or anybody that needs anything can contact them, and then they can deliver foodstuffs to them. On the gentleman that made suggestion that we should have a retail outlets. Yes.
So we used to have it sometime. A meat marketing board from Zualungu will bring the meat, and then that is there.
We are there. ADAKABRI, we are developing. You see, the kind of work we are doing now, we will surely get there, because we want to bring back the old food distribution concept. we have to start from a point, up the production, get the storage facilities. This one district, one warehouse that we are building of
how many of them?
1,000 metric.
Because if you are not careful, Sabiji and you will hold the next press conference at the one of your one district, one a warehouse.
You see, he is very welcome to go and see the sort of work we are doing. And the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, that 30 number of the warehouses have been awarded for contracts. 14 are ready. Bole, Gambaga, Salaga, Wale, Yagaba, Ifidiasi, Mankransu, Bongo, Puso, Namangu, Jirapa, Domahin Kru, Sunyani, Nkranza, and Kwame Danso. This is under Ministry of Food and Agriculture. You know, 2 ministries are collaborating to build the warehouses. Then under Ministry of Special Development Initiative. So these warehouses they have gotten, these are warehouses that, as of today, we can use them for our storage, because it comes with some attachments like office and laboratory. But the warehouse itself is constructed. If stocks are available, you can admit the stocks whilst working on the other auxiliary structures. So these are warehouses that we can effectively use as at now. In Central Region, we have Cape Coast, Asimfosu, Chifipraso, Diasu, Dunkofi.
You are building the warehouses. Mm-hmm. You've built them, or you are building them, or you are yet to build?
Build them.
You built them?
Built them.
What is in there?
We've built them.
You've built them. What is in there?
We are, like I said, we are currently doing purchases, and we are going to.
So they are empty as yet.
Essential.
So they are empty now.
Those warehouses, some of them we are stocking, others are empty, which we are.
What sort of food at all does the Ghana food buffer stock company deal with?
Grains.
Abro. Atoko.
Emu.
Millet. Atoko na millet no. And sorghum.
White beans.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow maize.
And cocoa yellow maize no
yes, that's what they are. The akoko for the yellow maize ne soya. That is what they use to formulate their feed.
So how many metric tons of maize any stock is he?
Like I said, this is a security.
So confidential information.
It's a confidential information.
Aye.
Highly confidential. You want to put me in a corner. I don't want to disclose our stocks to our enemies.
Okay, so that they will know when to attack you.
At this point in time, our greatest weapon is the food that we have.
Mm-hmm. So your secret is your weapon.
It's your weapon.
And your weapon is your secret.
So we are adequately prepared. So
listeners should be rest assured.
They should rest assured.
The believability rate for the politician is lower as opposed to the professional. I want to put you in the professional category as opposed to the politician category. So I'll be very disappointed if your information turn out to be not so accurate. Because when you say we should be rest assured, and it turns out to be just a gimmick, a mirage, and not so much of substance or data driven.
You see,
when we do understand and appreciate things, we do not fear. We do not panic.
I am a post-harvest expert. I have done agriculture all my life. I'm a farmer myself, and I know what I am saying. I understand, I appreciate. I do few consultations. I have management and board, but of course, I'm also highly trained to manage or steer the affairs of the National Food Buffer Stock Company. I have the requisite qualification to be there. So you are right to look at me
as a professional.
As a professional. I am speaking as a professional. I am not here to cook any figures.
Because we should rely on your professional competence.
Exactly. And we are working every day to make sure that we have adequate or we appreciate our stocks that we have. Because as of now, it is our bullet.
We are stocking. Yes.
We are stocking.
Prices are rising.
Mm-hmm. You see, like I said, the rise in price is as a result of human activity. Let's heed to the advice of the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture.
Which is?
He was very, very 12-minute press conference. And it is all has to do with the pricing. Which is, look, just go and buy what you need. Let's not to be available as and when you need it. Let's not create the panic and make it look like the country is on its knees. No. We are not. We are not.
ADAKABRI, tell the man that the issue we are not there yet to come to house is past. People are in their rooms dying. Are people dying?
For what? Dying of what? Dying of what?
Or is it a doomsday scenario?
People are in their rooms dying for what? Nobody's dying of hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, unless of course he knows a suspected case of corona, then he can call the emergency line. Yes. But if you say people are in their rooms dying of what?
Of hunger?
Dying of what? No. Nobody is dying of hunger. Nobody is dying of hunger, ADAKABRI. You know it. You know it. You know I know that you know. Nobody is dying of hunger. Eh? And there are other civil society organizations, organized groups that are helping feed the vulnerable. And
okay, get in touch with your officers and let us know more of where these warehouses has been built. Wanke Bubiashi would want to know. ADAKABRI, ask the man with the whereabouts of the newly constructed warehouse, whether it's being used or not. So tell us more of where the warehouses have been constructed.
Okay, so I've just mentioned the ones that are constructed under Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Then, with the Ministry of Special Development Initiative, Central Region, Cape Coast is ready for use, that we can use, Asimfosu, Chifiprasu, Diasu, Dunkwa Ofin. In the Western Region, Seshu Bekwai, Seshu Dadiesu, Seshu Debiso, Seshu Juabuso, Seshu Wiosu. In
you
the Ashanti
put all in the Western North. There's no single one in the Western Region.
We are doing them in phases.
As you look at the number of them you put in the Western North.
Don't let me think something.
Because Western Region is more or less
so you see,
region with the minerals.
So you see, the rationale behind the choice of location, you see, we have strategically chosen the location for the first phase of the project. We did our mapping. We are looking at areas that are strategically placed where produce from Ashanti region can move into those warehouses. So when you look at it, these are areas that are sharing borders with the Brong-Ahafo region and the Ashanti region, part that's in the Western region. So strategically, we are not just building, but we are choosing a strategic location that will serve a purpose. And Ghanaians would appreciate the reason for our choice of these sites.
So how come National Food Buffer Stock has not gone to rent out the silos at North Industrial Area? Do you know that?
Okay, so this food distribution corporation warehouses and silos, offices and bungalows, some of them, DIC have sold some of them.
Outright sale?
Yes. That is, so when we came to power, I have gone around the whole country to look at the available ones from the Western region to the Central region, Brong-Ahafo, Volta, Ashanti, Northern, Upper East, Upper West. And we have been able to identify the remaining ones. Silos, some of them have also been encroached. In Western region, for instance, there is a concrete silo in Takoradi that has been encroached that you cannot, an articulated truck cannot even get there. Then I asked myself, if today we are even going to demolish the this the concrete silo is going to affect the buildings around. So you cannot even maneuver your way with an articulator. So when you look at it, they have just taken it out of use. Then some of the silos in this Atibobo, Nkuranza, and some parts of the Volta region, before Dambai,
Pasa, Nkwanta,
those areas.
Chindiri,
we have gone to
Kitekrachi.
preliminary assessment of these metallic silos, and what we have realized is that all that we need is to get the motors and the conveyor belts, temperature sensors and moisture meters, and then get them running. And some of them, the recommendation of my team was that we should have to even move them because of the rate of encroachment. For the metallic silos are there, like the Asimfosu one. There is a school by the Asimfosu silo. What we can do is to relocate it to a different place. So the
school and the silo, which came first?
The silo came first, of course.
And you sat there for the school to be built.
Okay, so that is what we have come to meet, and we are taking measures because we have launched a very important program. That the program is expanding day by day, and we have to provide the infrastructures too. So apart from the warehouses that we are building, we are also working very hard to get funds and rehabilitate the silos too. We are done with the rehabilitation of the warehouses and the food distribution. Tamale, Yendi, and some Wenchi and Sunyani.
Have you taken over?
We've taken over, and they are stocked with food. Tamale is stocked. Sunyani is stocked. Grains.
Okay.
So in the Ashanti region, Ejura, we have built 2. You saw that one. The person was going to commission it. 2-number warehouse in Ejura. The reason why we have put 2 warehouses in Ejura is that they produce a lot of maize in that area. Mampong, Akumadan, Kumawu, and Tepa.
Okay.
In the Brong Ahafo region, we are still using the old region. We have Wenchi, Atibobu, Techima, two warehouses in Techima, Nkuranza, and Sunyani. In the northern region, Tamale, where we have the Food Distribution Corporation warehouses, we are putting 2-number prefabricated warehouses in that because it's a huge or vast. You have a vast land there, which is secured. Bupe, we are building one in Bupe. Tolong.
By the port of Bupe or by the MPA silos, MPA tanks?
It's by the port of
Bupe. So you can use water transport?
Yes, sure. You can use water transport. Yendi and Kumbongo. That's for the northern region. In the upper east region, we have Sandima, Paga, Pusiga, and Boko. So these are the warehouses that today.
We can see.
Yeah, better man, you see.
Samit can come verify and authenticate.
I will drive in my car. We'll go there. And then we'll all do the press conference together.
And then moment of truth.
So in this case, we are not going to disagree with each other. We are
just telling the truth.
We are just telling the truth.
Everybody's truth. Okay, let's deal with another 5 calls. Yane, Chief Executive Officer of the National Food Buffer Stock and Nutrition Komo. Now, Ubi Busansa warehouse and we're here. Watch it in Nina baby. If you are now so of further question, another round of 5 questions. Now, you should do it by 0302243540. 0302243540. And answer 0302257902. Na yenti dia won so no ubebusa o se aduane dia ehun hia na aduane a yede asie yede agu patomu no a secret. The secret to the weapon. The weapon to the secret. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
What's your first name?
Yeah, you're from Akibiga.
Latrician.
NDC Akibiga. Lit FM, they my favorite station besides Power FM. Lit FM, they over because of the way we are very neutral. When you're the other presenters now they push you away, you are always on top of the game, and I enjoy listening to you.
You professional electrician, yeah, that was a pop.
Yes. My friend, yeah, a branch be modern atena radio no so pastor chief executive no. Make me akase, my friend ma bonabaso ejuma waye. The footprint of the idea and you were meant for me a bush and for the no me right farm right farmers. And yet that Roma inka steady and can be crano because Yomudi almost stick a no mouth won't be brave omnia journey honor. Now that Roma almost not to Tony na but Miss Mitina why one of them rantia born another abaso pass why appointees America branch and why the best. Besides, opportunity be leading officer. You also have a social intervention. One casa in your own capacity. 2 years over now Binduri, Boku Central, Garu, Timpani, and all those areas. Now ambulance branch in a bed donate ambulance at the Boku community. And I said everyone I guess many regional chairman. Nimia penny a year baby, and there was a metro. An ambulance, I put his ambulance into the really. And a fire for free, Unia. So, and in terms of an onim political colors, who say we are so that we are papa, and now Ubumaya and I say, do you position beer? Your good Wajuma panel, it is a frama, a cover beer, onim political colors. His doors are always open. Now reducing. Oh, say now professional. Obi Ababa Kasa and MPP and this is why you say to us. Who say he's taking? They're giving him a job to do, and his main mission is to make sure say or when making a certain president.
Mr. Atubiga,
make sure so they deliver. Yes.
Pacho na ufri ehema.
What say?
Ufri.
Atubiga waiting in after John Dramani Mahamadou Yamiya Adumadu be the president and I make a thing.
Debi o chele ni poka se de minimum pa professional electrician minimum. But me chese ufri fa free boga na ufri boku.
Me yakusasi ni me free Binduri.
I said Binduri any Zebula any Timpani Garu boku busuka munyina ba kon kusasi de
it is this area, no, the largest constituencies in the Upper East region and the largest population in the
Upper East with the Mamprusis agree.
Oh, the Mamprusis come to me. Kusasi ni Mary a Mamprushini from the royal home. My wife, I'm married to a Mamprushi woman. My grandmother a Mamprushini, and I on Hanan. So I'm at the nearest a Mamprushini. So yeah, no, we have lived beyond. Your friend is a travel. Your friend is a.
But when you talk about the numbers, you know. But you would agree, say, the Mamprusis extend to northeast region as well.
Yes, and so as the Kusasis are also there. Kusasi for almost Kusasi in Ewo Honomo, but the mechanic.
Okay, not the air person. Busa say, I said the Boku for Moya Baku and Bokuno Kamubumusne political parties because who free NDC, Haruna Susu free NDC. Na mwatena se na branch mabwa na boso mu yeso sa mo plan
ye bi ko Zongo Kokumasi Zongo community in Accra ha no nyina e de kwa to placer station nyina I mean his footprints are everywhere yes sister wo so anioma na wo bre na so yesu ana wo hwint na to na onyanko be fa hia e wo so oba na baso because ade a na ye mu bitimi ya na ye wa ban so no ye hwe ehiafo Etini Ebua or Ubia Onibie and making sure he has taken over and making and why better. I am telling you, say, Tenkaya free that area in Nano. Tenkatiminia Konya ye the Abranti Ayana. In Quebec,
Uber President, Uber any day.
Medina was video about Asha say if there's a need, say Yetimi Bapa and Nema Pajon Dramani Mahama Achose or my branch in the Juma. I will do that. I will stick my neck out for him.
As to whether he would accept it or not is a different thing.
What say?
Say obey accept it or not, no, so it's a different
Very
thing.
good. Inti ne yebo na baso actually oman nyina so that your man adwuma no ehu say onye politically biased. Wetinya man ho no aye so creative make say kra ne say wa overshadow ministers bebre.
Quantum. Petrol will be out there. Manage the corner no bright to work. But you won't do that. Hey.
But I'm saying, has anybody should prove me wrong if they've ever?
But and you're politically correct. You would agree. Song say, we will not go into that area. Yeah, man, their opportunity. How great things you've said about him, you know. Very good of you. So, in all this, you know, Manu, your say. Caution be so and I say just about the Wabona Basuno.
Oh, the American and they say some bet you go to the extent so empower farmers. They say rice mills, they say in a farmers any rice, you know. Strategically, some identify certain crophobia. I want to stock loans, you know, multi-master those, you know, milling machines, you know, so that farmers no bet me and
Casa milling machines about 6,000 cities. Now 6,000 cities now, motivated to China, and our coronavirus in Tina, Omunko Fabi Mai.
Oh, and yes, sir, if you look at some of the, you know, farmers, no, no, from Unsa, and Tissa Asante Memo, will be obedient as such as well. Ebia Omutu Krumna, a phone in our field. Young no, from the baby, I will want to have Papa, a motive grass hormone. Assassinate Momodia on a model. So, and yes, or more, said your multimedia, maybe a 50 acres, 70 acres, and you been in Yanasa, a bin was a crack, maybe a Mepa Peponi, Empa Pepono, my map, a miniature was a baby, reserve 30 damage national. So 60 Obitimu, a year in bed, do crash 60,000 the whole year.
Okay. Right.
So then yes, and yes, a fact no munia, you subsidize more motor, then I say for no chemicals on your way in a Bucrana, or yeah, Eddie Dicke, Ebia, market day, be our cotton, a crabby or the Cochian, best school fee. So process, yes, way, Masan for baby says a multi as a mere that, Pananoka man or Uncle Tungrum. I hear no more, a bois, a queer for baby. Sebia, I need on inside ready market or one more. Obibeti na babeto. Okay. The meter. At the end, ancestor a pro, maybe the cover, but me stress it. And empower branch and not baby, and attractors, no so baby, a quinable, baby will have a quinable. More tractors, no, say a bushia cranium for more bush, no mutin your man, embra. Warehouse, no, so no, my quine say, been betting the other store, dear. Not necessarily on the Omunye in such a way that any fan and person of a tone, a government, yes, a quine or honor of embedding, store, a honomo, and now Omumbu no man build a container storage or getting me a foundation to say concrete near a necessary a catastrophe. No one can say it me a present to the Emma bed in the Ember abide so baby, but the person born about to say, mine, I do know your own cost on Yanis.
You. Stephen, yes, there was a set what dino cray a day amo mine. It was a pa. Stephen Atobiga and I also know what to me abo chief executive officer of National Food Buffer Stock Company. As a good day offer. Ghanaians and for that matter, sub-Saharan Africans are good in books and big grammar when it comes to theory. But don't forget, a Greek there any form. A Greek there no any form. Practically, there is a reason why some listeners and callers have expressed such genuine concerns. My question is, do we have enough stored for exportation as well within the sub-region continent? Because we all have common staple foods and they might cross borders in search of food. But stay safe. Francis Puku, Germany, and what do we say, Ebaye? Because I'm going a word food program for Busia, a brew, Ebaye, India, as a baby, sir. Momo word food program Busia, Uncle Bomo Busia brother.
That Sammy was going around with that mischief.
And you know, Crescent Cobo,
and you know, at all. And you know, you should have even prompted me to have even brought the documents, the correspondence.
No.
Who are rather doing ECOWAS a favor? It's not even World Food Program. It's ECOWAS, Food Security Reserve. You understand? Buffer Stock actually won a bid in 2016 to store ECOWAS food in Yendi and Tamale. So they came early 2016 to do assessment of those warehouses and gave Bafasor the opportunity. So, and Burkina Faso won the bid to buy the foodstuffs. It's 2,700 metric tons in total. Maize, rice, sorghum. Maize, rice, sorghum, and millet, which are kept in Yendi and then in Tamale. So what it is that after a year or two, what you have to do is to move it. If there's no any disaster or anything, move it and then replace it with new stocks. So ECOWAS wrote to Ministry of Food and Agriculture through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, asking government to dispose those or to sell those grains for ECOWAS. So already we have a program that is, and 2,750 is not adequate to even send it to the market. So usually, so for the schools around those areas, that is what we have used to supply them and then replaced ECOWAS stock. So it is not that government or the shortage of grains in the country that we have to go and then back. No, we rather did ECOWAS food security a favor.
He goes, offer, please ask him for me. A woman just died last week, leaving the children helpless. Their father had already passed on. What assistance do they have for such children in this lockdown period? Offer, don't discriminate in reading messages. I salute you for that. God bless you.
Okay. So we'll refer the matter to the Minister for
Health. Cynthia Morrison. MP for Agran West.
Yes. So this is because I know for sure they are doing
because
that.
Social welfare
it's under gender.
Under gender.
It's under gender.
Okay.
It's under gender. Children and social protection.
Okay.
It's under gender, and I know she has a lot of programs that is even ongoing.
So under the lockdown,
support.
We could be feeding such children.
I think they are even doing that. They are doing that. You can get her on phone. She would give you more details. They are doing that.
I'm a lady. I'm a minister. And I'm a minister. Nikuno, Mr. Morrison, accountant. Na every bussy and in a mammy lady. When you make them, or changes in the
So let me just put it on record.
Right.
Government of Ghana has
we never borrowed from World
not
Food
at all. 2,700 metric tons. You know how much metric tons of food we supply to second cycle institutions.
Now the person wanted to find out whether we have stocked beyond our means, such that we are able to export some to the neighboring West African country.
Let me see. We have started from a point where, when we took over, there were some challenges with the agricultural sector. We brought in this program, Planting for Food and Jobs. And you have to be self-sufficient before you can think of what export. You understand? So we are working to be self-sufficient, and we are getting there. And for export, of course, even before doing the formal export, there's informal export that 2018, 2019, people come in, they buy through the district assemblies. They buy our grains. So that is also a partial formal export. But in order for the gargantuan one, I'm sure very soon we'll get there, because the Planting for Food and Jobs is really expanding. Beneficiary farmers on the program are expanding, and we are also expanding the various crops under the Planting for Food and Jobs. We'll surely get there, because we want to make Ghana the food basket of the sub-region.
Okay.
And then there is no any other country in West Africa that is subsidizing seed or fertilizer. Not even a CD.
Let's pick another call. Good afternoon. Okay. 0302 243540. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
What's your first saying?
ADAKABRI na Akasa Peter Bora.
Nana mienti we.
Mame mo abaso. O bojuma pa nyanko ponchira.
Emi.
Na awiemani agye sɛ yɛtumi nya Syria kɔla baako NDC ma ɔbɛka yɛ ho awie mani agye papa na me bra yi wayɛ adwuma na ɛyɛ de sɛ ɔwɔ MPP mu a wayɛ adwuma ama NDC akuku dam baako ahu sɛ sɛbi MPP for yɛyɛ adwuma papa yɛda no ase ɔnkɔ so a na menim sɛ NDC for na aka no a so ɛba bɛbɔ na Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo aba so sɛ ɔyɛ adwuma yɛbrɛ wayɛ adeɛ Nana Addo anim wate MPP party n'anim ama ɛnɛ ewiase nyinaa tukuba midi ne atukuba awon
yɛde wase paa 0302257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ofa.
Bacha Frosting.
Ofa, Bacha Nana Makune Kase.
Oh, Nana, the Umobin Kebi.
Ofa, Debbie, Ofa, Unim. Eduma Adanti Nayana, and is for Bona Basso. I am in so.
And Nana Daruma, Juma Pena, a branch Hanan way.
Yeah, Papaya will say, or two you or Buffer Stop. I'll say, I do not know what the more or what a year for or Petem Woma. Only be no bob a phone was I saw a phone when you say John Bonabasso. And obey most lawyers or you and MPP NDC on particular, not the other Jumano. And I make a no reason to say, and Libya and for the catcher say, Abou Yakubulu, a genetic echo no. Now, some comes back out the catcher say, as many spoken and then and then Mayor Uzukaya is here offer. No news is some yellow crab, but no other and say, Sanson and yellow crab. I don't know what that now, and they are finance or catcher say, Abandon one Bobby said, no more year, a quart, and one again, check, and I'm a quart buyers on from school for Indiana. Offer, and time I may be around the Becca has some because they are getting hard. They try to put and job with the but yeah. I didn't say yes, I come on the couple of the show, every young
okay, 0302. A quick comment.
Okay, yeah. So on that, yes, I'm sure he's not. We have actually issued a statement, and also we've been to ecosystem with a document to prove that what our friends in the NDC are seeing, that we have gone to beg for food in order to undermine the planting for food and jobs. It's not true. So we're able to prove them wrong. I'm sure he is not. He's not privy to that. But he's also right in his comment that if only he hasn't heard, and today, because the issue was persistent, and if it is today that I'm coming to, even not it being a main subject, just a chip in, somebody called and brought it up. So we have been able to deal with the issue, and not today. Ever since, anytime we hear anybody trying to play mischief with the issue, we'll come out with a statement because we have all the documentations. Like I said, we have actually done ECOWAS a favor.
All right, let's pick another caller. 0302257902. Good afternoon.
Krobia Santi Kotoko.
Nebunsu.
Titi Santinono Kuma Primoa a Primbaba.
And Nebunsu, Chief Executive Nana Wadaroma, Chief Executive Video will teach you and then come from Mammy.
Chief Executive. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, okay?
Thank you.
I want you to send more jam to Ashanti region and Greater Accra. Plenty. But you don't have jam in Ashanti. So I make you.
Why are you? Dear one who was one university crack with beautiful now. So bet me I can be.
So try. Okay,
I hear.
Yeah, ready. And I never come. Young finance caller, no. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, Papa.
Bacha Frosting.
Radio bro, Fudru.
I think And how it's Nanjewa?
Tutu Pachina Samba Bimu, Taifa.
More abuse, Bibia.
Kakrebi Petu. Unim, Enwa, na Mijuni Bibu Amentiasia. Truly, if indeed, sir, planting for food and job, I'm a Diania bar. Of Ampacho, me was to be on me area, na me top plantain chips, and mammy boy, and a miancas, me pepper. Over 3 months, me could be almost a bini hona, man, a body of wire in Jomajachi. When I'm traffic, ma, say, I am packaging 5 CDs, so 1 CD, the view. If Susan pass planting for food, I'm a bar. Enti plantain chips nwa kwache anase adenti na body nwa kwache.
Okay.
Papa.
Yo, there was a pa.
Let me just deal with that.
Okay.
Yes, you see, when you look at plantain like yam is seasonal, and we have started with the grains. Today we are working very hard to get a technology that we can process plantain, increase the shelf life of plantain, so that it can stay in its natural form for some period, so that we can even use it when we are off season of plantain. And for plantain chips, it will get to a certain stage of the plantain where you cannot use for plantain chip when it's completely ripe. So we are working on that. It's a gradual process. We are working on that. We'll get the technology very soon. And it is even because of this COVID-19 that has slowed down the process of getting this thing done. But we are committed in getting it done as soon as possible.
Denmark has a cooperative for farmers, which means they can buy machinery and rent it out to their members. Can we do the same?
Okay, we have cooperative cooperative farmers who are registered with Registered General Department and Department of Cooperatives. They are actually having agricultural mechanization service centers already. They are in the system. Apart from what government is doing recently, they have these cooperatives that are working with their 5-10 tractors and other farm implements for to serve the communities in their catchment areas. So we are encouraging the formation of cooperative farmers, and we have some of them in the system. Because usually when you look at it, when you come as a group, it's always better it makes it easier for you to even assess some opportunities like farming implements and other farming equipment.
Okay. For us in Amasama is offer ADAKABRI. You have a fantastic chief executive in your studio. Under his leadership at Buffer Stock, all free senior school students have been fed since 2017. Ghana is grateful to have men like this leading the country to the promised land. Please tell the chief that we day in back Fawas and Amasama. Tell us more about this feeding of school free senior school students.
Okay, 2017, a very hectic year for us. This is something that we haven't done before. Gone are the days where heads of institutions or second cycle institutions are responsible for the procurement of various food items. So we came into power 2017, Free Senior High School was launched. September, first batch of Free Senior High School went to school. And we are given the opportunity to be in charge of the feeding component of the Free Senior High School. And we were given a number of food items to supply to the beneficiary boarding second cycle institution, September 2017. I remember in some areas, regions, schools, you send Ghana rice to them, they will turn it down.
The school, the matron or the students?
Because that is the problems that we experience at the beginning of the program. We have to go in there with education, with the support of CHAS. We have been able to educate the student they need to eat what we grow. It is more healthier than what they have been eating or what they are used to. So gradually, we're able to change the taste and preference. 2018 was a smooth year. 2019, 2020, we're doing our supplies.
Is it something that has come to stay?
It has come to stay. It has really come to stay because the students are giving the best of food at the right time.
Hi, ADAKABRI. Thanks for hosting this Chief Executive Officer. Tell him there's a town within Mampong municipality called Atunsueja. They are the largest producers of maize in the Ashanti region. They need a warehouse. God bless you, Mr. Chief Executive. Michael Asalaja.
Well noted.
Well noted and
duly acknowledged. I greet him too.
Okay. Mampong Atunsueja for Mampong for quite a lot of comedy movie. Hey, Mampong for. Mampong for. It's Mampong for my. Sir Auku. No. Okay. Mr. Abdul Wahab Hanan is competent, versatile, dynamic, and super altruistic. Hey. Mr. Abdul Wahab Hanan is competent, versatile, dynamic, and super altruistic. Come on. Yes. He's put a once defined buffer stock on the map, and Ghana is proud of him. No wonder he's receiving accolades across the political spectrum. Say Obama, Ukuyase, and our debate. Okay. Your final comments, Chief.
Thank you very much. Sure, we are getting to the end of the program. Or we are ending, right?
Yes, we have 5 minutes.
Okay, so in times like this, I encourage everyone.
Tell me about the organogram at the food buffer stock.
Okay, so we have the Chief Executive Officer. We have the board.
Don't look at anybody's face.
We have the board of directors, and we have the Chief Executive Officer. Then we have the heads of
departmental heads. How many departments?
Oh, we have about 4 departments.
Okay.
We have 4 departments. We also have senior.
So you don't have a deputy chief executive?
No.
Okay, I want to apply for that. Does the act setting up the board, the buffer stock?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
I want an amendment.
So we have senior managers and then managers, officers, and we have what is it? The administrative officers who are working under the director of or head of operations. Then we have other junior staffs, including the secretaries.
Offices?
We have regional offices. So they are managers.
How many regional offices?
Okay, we have 10. We are using the old
format.
Because
you don't want to employ more people.
Not that. We are actually we are prioritizing our operation.
Okay,
and,
cutting cost
to make sure
about
that
efficiency,
so that we'll be able to stock more food.
Do you have a restaurant in your head office?
A restaurant?
Yes.
No, we don't have a restaurant.
So you are stocking food and you don't set up a restaurant that will feed you. Hey, as even you. Anyway, so
okay. So my final comment is that I'm appealing to my fellow Ghanaians to adhere to the WHO protocol. Coronavirus is real. It's an invisible enemy that we cannot see. We should adhere to the protocols, and we should also go to the market when it's necessary. because we have seen instances where people just want
go
to
to
come
market
out
when necessary.
when necessary.
Not just to,
Walk
about
and expose yourself to the virus. The virus is real, and there is no physical assessment to see somebody and know that this person has the virus, so I won't come in contact with the person. So we have to minimize as much as possible our contacts. And like I said, go to the market when it's necessary. And let's not also give the security agencies headache. They also have families, but they are out there to protect lives and properties. Okay. We shouldn't argue with them. We shouldn't go out when we don't need anything. This is a partial lockdown. Partial meaning that you can just come out and get your basic and necessary items and then go back. And you should be able to justify why you are even coming out.
All right.
So I thank you.
We also thank you so much. Thank the management of National Food Buffer Stock for honoring our invitation to come speak to us relating to rising food prices, insecurity, panic as to whether there's enough for us to eat. So Chief Executive, yesterday there was a pass a friend who buy into Yadamasi. Sabri we say dear. Yes, sorry, so you know. That's a great one.
Next time, make a tree. Make a tree, Papa.
You don't. Talk like to me, worry me and I. No, the person man Santini by worry.
Okay, me pass Santini and Fanti.
Fanti. So what do you come at you?
Any Okoto.
I love that. Gojo we have the Yekofi no gojo we have na obema ye ni age obebo yanyom na waka nsem hia ni bi so e de akire yen na ne backup music no so o de adwodwo ye krono na e de amaye if for now there you beso so na gojo we have atwa so e de amaye